God says I should expose them. So here's a snippet. The racist, lookist, sexist, misogynistic, hate-filled, unqualified Greater Manchester Police, specifically the Bolton Police, said to me, as a 29-year-old woman, that I should go back to the family home where my half-siblings abused myself, my one-eyed blind mother, my now deceased elderly father, who they used to push and kick and scream at in front of me, and I, as the youngest daughter, had to protect him, and I screamed and told them to stop. And only at age 21 did I call the Lancashire Police. Of course, they happened to be racist as well. They supported the white Irish spouse of my eldest mixed race half sibling and joked around saying, oh, we don't see any dead bodies. I didn't think that even in the Greater Manchester area I would be abused, but whew, abuse isn't even the word. Violated at a university, the perpetrator gets awarded a master's degree and allowed to get away with every criminal act that she has committed. I get wrongly labelled as mentally unwell, sectioned, left homeless. I have all of my belongings that I have purchased with my own money searched wrongly, stolen, kept away from them for weeks and weeks and weeks. They report me as missing. They call me misogynistic, derogatory names. They patrol past and say comments like, look at the state of her, and even worse. They put me in a cell, as though I'm some perpetrating criminal. Meanwhile, all of the perpetrators, including these drug dealers that are just casually roaming our streets, I say our streets, let's just say their streets. Don't want to upset anybody politically. They let the paedophiles, criminals, rapists, murderers, yes, actual criminals, get away with things. They treat them with dignity and respect and kindness, and they give them food in custody, and they give them lots and lots and lots of luxuries, and they mistreat people like me, all because we're not white, we're not sexually gratifying, we're not rich, so we can't pay our way to success. I believe I am rich. Maybe not financially, but I am rich, and I'll keep saying that. I might be homeless today, but I am rich, because at least I'm rich in a clear conscience, I'm rich in my integrity, I'm rich in my truthfulness, I'm rich in my faith, and that's more than enough for me, thanks very much. I want to expose these people, but more so I've felt called to expose these people. To this day, I've seen people walk around more than half naked, in front of children, showing PDA, being highly inappropriate. I've seen beggars, I've seen smokers, vapors, drinkers, and yes, I've even walked past drug dealers. And then even in the stores I've gone to purchase essential items, I've experienced hostility at customer service, from customer service staff, and I've even had to contact a ward where my belongings, my personal belongings, were stolen and kept from me for over a year, and I still do not have them in my possession. And all the woman who called me said was, has it been a year? And I go, yes. And she goes, I'll call you back next week to see if we've got it. So then why did you call me in the first place? Why not just call me to confirm whether or not you've got it, rather than keep me anxious? What I'm trying to say here is this has all been a premeditated attack. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I have no interest in that. I have no gains from that. I'm telling you from evidence, from lived experience, I am a victim of a premeditated attack that is still ongoing. And these people are trying to kill me. They are plotting to kill me. They don't want people who look like me in existence. And they don't want people who look like me in their country. They don't want people who look like me in their schools, colleges, workplaces, universities, institutions, shops, businesses, streets, parks, restaurants, stations, public transport places, aeroplanes, bus stations, airports, train stations, trains, hospitals. They don't want people like me there. They've had me wrongly medicated. They've physically abused me, but mostly they've psychologically abused me.